All right, so we're going to do 2 videos in 2 days, and that is a lot for me. I figured I'd give an update. I gave an update on the Vet the other day, so we'd give an update on Daily Driver ST. This is my company car. I have had it for almost 5 years, and it will be gone tomorrow. I have a 2018 Silverado on the way. I bought one of the leftovers. There's a ton of 18s left, but it still has the nice looking front end. I'm kind of iffy on the new 19 front ends, and they were dealing pretty well on these 18s. So anyway, here's the Focus. I've posted videos of me driving it before, but nothing really, just talking about it. So the reason it's leaving is pretty simple. It needs a windshield. You can see the crack there. It's getting worse. It needs inspected in 2 months, and to get through inspection it needs tires, so we'd put Force Snow tires on it. Windshield, I think it needs brakes. They're squeaking pretty good. I'm pretty sure I'm getting on the end of the pad. This thing eats brakes and tires. I don't know why. It just always has. Couple of ongoing issues. The rear tailgate doesn't like to open unless you smack it right on the Ford logo. The floors occasionally get wet when it rains, so I have drains plugged somewhere. It's been like that for a long time. Ford can't figure out why. I had a mouse in here a while ago, and it ate some wiring, so it was only like a year old. I had like $1,500 worth of wiring repair done to it from a stupid mouse. They had to rip out the whole center console and everything. I had a clutch put in it, so it has a South Bend clutch flywheel that unfortunately what's leading it to its demise. So it needs $1,800 of work. It has 149,000, almost 150,000. It'll be almost 150 by the time I get back to work tomorrow. But what has led to its demise is this, and I don't know if you'll be able to hear it or not with the ambient noise, but I took a video the other day where you could hear it pretty well. There's music out there, and sometimes the phone doesn't like to pick up anything but the loudest things. So the input bearing on the transmission, it sounds like a farm truck. It's just like, you know, it almost sounds like a diesel. It's crazy. So that is the ultimate demise of the ST. It is going to be done. Also, I turned the check engine light off before I went to the dealer, but it has 2 evap bleed codes, and it needs an O2 sensor. Now those codes just haven't come back yet, so I have a permanent check engine light that's usually on, but I cleared them before I went to the dealer to look at trading it in. You know, just give it a good fresh, and I wiped it all down. It's all clean. You know, the outside is what it is. I hit a cat when it was newer, and it's got some damage in the front. And what else? Fog lights don't work. You know, oh, there's a hole in the subwoofer, like not the sub itself, but the box from loading big stuff in this. I use it for work, and it's just kind of on its way out. It doesn't make sense to put $2,000 into it. Plus, you know, maybe the tranny blows, and then, you know, it's worth nothing. Where I can get $3,500 for it now without putting any money into it. It's kind of just a, you know, a mathematical equation that makes sense. So it was a good car. I'll miss it, I'm sure, occasionally. It freaking zips. It's fun. It's you know, but it's a 2013 with almost 150,000 miles. It's an ST2. Do not buy it if you see it come up cheap on the auction, because it probably needs a transmission. Although if you do buy it, it has you know, $1,500 worth of South Bend clutch and flywheel in it, so that's kind of cool. All right, that's the update on the ST. I'm sure when I get the Silverado, we'll update on that, and we'll go from there. See you guys.